What's the mighty good word, party folk? I'm your Mile High Priest. I'm up here up about a mile high on Saturn's Day. It's Saturday, August 17th. What's good? My name's Armando. I go by the Mile High Priest, based in Denver, USA, Earth. It's like high noon, and I just was a part of a really wild breath workshop, lots of visions. So I ate a little bit, and yeah, here I am. Anyway, I'm here to accumulate and pass on the messages for the full moon in Aquarius for the mutable signs. We'll start with Gemini, magicians, high priests, high priestesses, kings, queens, royals. They just lost a real one. Gemini, I was getting that song. They might win some, but they just lost one. They might win. Oh my gosh, a lot of Miseducation of Lauryn Hill songs are coming through this week, along the typical my 70s, 80s jams, and my early 90s. Anyway, royals, this is your full moon in Aquarius vibe. Court, I am your mercurial, effervescent, psychedelic, without any actual psychedelic. Like, this breathwork workshop was intense. Anyway, I'm your bubbly wiggly Akashic librarian, stellar informant, intergalactic being of light, Akashic librarian, ninja warrior, funny looking gesture with funny things to say. I'm fun, I'm wild, I'm liberated. These are your messages for your liberation, your spiritual exaltation, your human evolution through all dimensions, spaces, and times, whichever timeline, whichever dimension you are jumping to. I'm helping you get there. Or maybe you're staying put. That's cool. We got you, boo. Anyway, Gemini, what's poppin', eh? Regardless of your natal placement, this may still resonate with you. I strongly suggest that you check out your other sign placement readings, as well as the collective reading, especially specifically the Venus on display. Okay, it's very significant for some reason. I keep mentioning it to everyone. Okay, so I have the horoscopes. So horoscopes are, more fun, more fortunate, a little bit more trivial, but maybe because they're oracle, I work, with the oracle and all that, this may still resonate with you regardless of your Gemini placement, regardless of if you have a Gemini placement. We are very near the full moon in Aquarius, so and then the eclipses are just a few weeks away. We do have a lot of planetary action. Oh wow, there's a GEMINI. So for you, Gemini, this Aquarian full moon, it may be that blast of insight and a feeling of like utmost intelligence, psychic intelligence, visions. The GEMINI happens Sunday night, depending on where you're at, right? Maybe earlier Sunday for you, up to late Sunday. The Sun and Mercury retrograde in Leo meet at around 26 degrees. Wow, that's definitely going to affect me. That's definitely affecting me. And then we have all these squares, like Venus in Virgo squares Jupiter in Gemini. Mercury retrograde Leo squares Uranus, Taurus, and then the Sun in Leo squares Uranus in Taurus. And then after that, Venus in Virgo meets up with, or opposes Saturn retrograde in Pisces. Gemini, Jupiter in Gemini squares Saturn retrograde. Wow. And then the moon moves into Pisces later after the full moon. It's so wild. Like, how much more wild can August get? I think this is it, right? We hope, we pray. We got you, boo, right? So Gemini horoscope, regardless, whatever, you know, you've heard it. Spirit talk. Yeah, spirit is talking. Clearly state your fortune message is clearly stated. Your word is your wand. That's your fortune message. Horoscope is state determined. Your power is like your endurance, but also your power and your endurance are very much your determination. You're talking to spirit. So your word is your wand. Clearly state it. Clearly state what you want, what you envision, what you're going for, where you're going, what you're releasing, etc. Your Akashic karmic message is mindset, romantic mindset shift. So something about romance, right? Okay, cool. Woohoo, Gemini. Let's see, I've got the Values Oracle. I'm not gonna lie, I feel very wild. It's only noon on Saturday. I have to run. So maybe that'll keep me on track, which it never does. I do what I want. It hasn't worked out that well. Gemini, you do what you want. I do what I want. Oh my god, look at this. This is fun, right? Yeah. Wow. Okay. A lot to take in. So maybe you want to ask for clarity, right? Okay. Holy Spirit, divine messages for the Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising Collective. Okay, we'll take all those. And that one, wow. Wow, at the bottom of the deck, we do have Mercury, Gemini, Mercury, Libra. A lot of fire in the lover's humor. Getting a lot of that. Okay, Gemini, yeah, like they might win some, but they just lost one, right? They just, like, did you break up with someone or something? We have wealth, we have solar plexus, we have pleasure, we have blank slate, we have intimacy, which is kind of goes alongside the horoscope with your romantic mindset shift. That's your karma. It's like you're like free, right? Like now it's karma paid in kind because there's wealth and pleasure. So Uranus is contributing. These squares are giving you the power and endurance. So maybe you have felt out of touch with your determination, and now that you've accepted moving on, maybe, yeah, you're like in the millennial generation. That's what I should say. Pluto in Scorpio is the millennial generation, right? There's a little bit of a lag because Pluto retrograded into Libra for a hot minute. But for the most part, Pluto in Scorpio placements are considered millennials. So you could be that age, right? You've been working on your health. You are working on your health. That's coming up. So maybe Saturn will reward you if you've been working on your mental health and your physical health and your environment, like clarity. And then, I mean, we have pleasure. So like this is coming out of grit and coming out of, yeah, like you set the garbage out. Okay, I have Mystic Mondays Tarot here by Grace Duong. I hope I pronounced her name correctly. 8 of Wands when I split the deck. Chariot, yeah, can you direct your mind, clarity in mind? If you're not there yet, get there. And then work on your environments, also your body, amp up that health routine, physical, and all the other physical routines like diets or whatever. I never really enforce diets. I just mean like the food you eat, right? And you talk to whomever you need to about that. I'm not the one. Look, Queen of Swords, King of Cups. Okay, Gemini. This is regardless of whether you have a like rising sun or moon in Gemini placement, right? Because I've been picking up a lot on the nodes. So maybe you have a north node in Gemini, or maybe you have an IC in Gemini, like that's your the North Star, that's like the 10th house marker, right? How you show up. So you could have like broken up with a Scorpio Pisces person, and this is like a spiritual, or maybe you have been working on your spiritual health as well, which is great. We have 6 of Wands. So I'll keep that as the situation that's being illuminated by the full moon in Aquarius, and then we'll get 2 more cards for the challenge that you're facing, or in this situation, if it resonates with you, and the basis or the origin, right? So the challenge is accepting the fate, accepting that you're very clear now, accepting that you're ready to rock and roll, accepting that you possess gifts that will naturally, in your once you latch onto your determination, your endurance comes online, and it is you acknowledging whether you need clarity or whether you have received clarity or whether you need space away from the Scorpio person. Maybe they need mental clarity themselves, and you're trying to kind of go on with your work. You're trying to access you're trying to apply your experience. So like you're trying to move on, you're trying to get somewhere, you're trying to go somewhere rightfully by applying your experience. So it's like you've kind of mastered this karma, and I think I said you've paid your karmic debt, so now you get karma paid in kind. And Spirit asks that you stay determined and allow endurance and that determination to move you to more clarity, to receive clear direction from Spirit, or ask clear direction from Spirit. Is this Jupiter in Leo? 6 of Wands. And then the star, Aquarius. Wow. Whoa. Look at you. Okay, so like you're very dimensional. Like you're seeing the many facets of you. The many facets of you are coming online in a way. Like maybe now that you acknowledge that you are spiritual, you lean into like magic, and the challenge is like kind of not faking it anymore. Like just be it. Like you're already very abundant and intelligent, and like maybe if you feel bad about this Scorpio, like maybe they can catch up. But I think that you're also shifting in terms of your wow, we have the Hermit and the Knight of Swords. You're shifting in terms of like your romance. So like maybe, yes. So Three of Wands is the basis of origin. Like, yeah, your vision, sun in Aries from spring. Maybe it's kind of like we go from the basis being Three of Wands to the situation now being Six of Wands. So it's like you maybe see that this partnership is not really leading to any wish fulfillment, and so like you're moving on. Or maybe if you are a Scorpio with a Gemini placement, like you are putting on a new like suit, a new armor, focusing on different details, coming to a new like vision of you, accepting that you also must kind of move up. Like it is, I want to say grow up, but like maybe it's just mature, like more mature, instead of leaning into like doing the same thing that's now getting you in trouble in terms of like not being very clear and like causing confusion. Never mind if you're confusing others, you're confusing yourself. But if you are a Gemini forward placement, then this is you declaring that you're on your way to your vision, no matter who is coming along with you or who can't come with you. Ace of Wands in the past, recent past, Nine of Swords in the most recent future, and then Justice is coming up. So yeah, love, a new romantic mindset shift. I've been leaning into the Justice card being more acceptance of self-love, and also if you have been courting, dating, in a relationship, like this is the true love. And then we have the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So it's kind of like a refresh, whether it's with this Pisces Scorpio person, or you just kind of opening yourself up to receive those karmic gifts, right? Justice, karma, paid in kind. Like getting the job. Like, yeah, I think we said that too. Like you want to commit to work, which Ace of Wands is here. So this could have been like more physical, like intimate relationship, or you gather, otherwise you gather kind of energy for work. Now you're more determined, more focused, more centered on work. Maybe you want to be promoted, but also like you are enlightened to how you want to apply your gifts. Like you don't feel insecure anymore, and maybe that's all you needed, like a friend to kind of push you along this spiritual path. Or maybe you wrapped up your spiritual program education and now you're applying that. Mars, so like you go from Jupiter in Leo to Mars in Leo. So don't get, maybe coming from defense to now like acceptance, right? Ace of Wands, fire. Gosh, it's like alchemy. Air, fire, okay. The powers of air and fire, you're very much timely. Nine of Swords is like you're looking at the cycles that hold you back and looking at new cycles, using astrology to guide you, using your intuition to guide you out of anxiety. And if you have a lot of anxiety and sleepless nights, it's likely maybe the astrology that's keeping you in your mind. So go into the body. How can you come to balance, right? We have Libra scales, we have Capricorn, we have Saturn and Venus here. Like Saturn wants you to work and you want to work, like you want to get that promotion, or you were trying to save money, you're working hard, or you want to get back into working, you're looking for that job, or like solidifying your career move, your next career move. But also Venus is like, hey, yeah, either you're moving up, like your relationship is becoming more solid, or like maybe you and your lover are on pause because one of you needs to get on with the show and the other one is kind of still in this lover boy status, and that is not where you're at, because that does give you a lot of anxiety where you're like, oh, like I'm dating someone who just isn't even dating me. Like I'm dating them, but they're not dating me. It's Gemini, right? 9 of Swords. But I think it's in you seeing that recognition helps you to move aside from it. Or maybe you did. Maybe you're like, bye, I gotta go. Yeah, Mars in Gemini. 9 of Swords. We have a lot of kind of Mars action, solar flare action. Wow. Gemini, hit like. Feel free to share this message and comment, please, and subscribe. Stick around. Holy Spirit, clear divine messages for the Gemini Sun and Rising Collective. Thank you very much. So we'll finish up your Celtic crossbred with the where you stand now, right? In your power. You are in your power pretty much, or you're coming to figure out how to get there. And then what surrounds you in your environment, what comes towards you, or what is around you already, and your faith, hope, or belief, whether it's fear or in faith, and the outcome, right? If this is resonating with you. The Chariot keeps trying to kind of tell you something. It's really not about overprotection. It's just like stay on path, right? Well, we have 6 of Swords in your power. Yeah, you're leaving. I'm sorry. I know I laugh, but I'm like excited for you. You're like, I've mourned this relationship already. I'm leaving. We have 6 of Wands, 6 of Swords, and then 6 of Pentacles. Okay, 666 state. It does mean love, but this is like you're in love. I know what that feels like. Gemini, like, I declared I was in love in 2023. I don't remember, February, the end of the winter of 2023. I declared that I was in love, just in like period. Like I'm in love, period. And what that means is like I am mourning the loss of like my old masks, whether they were good, bad, ugly. Like I've learned many lessons, and knowing I'll continue to learn lessons, then the suggestion I have for you is to fulfill your healing process, then declare that you are in love, but know that that means it'll be a bit of a rampage, so that you do want to acknowledge that you require protection, not overprotection, not overbearing consumption of data, like not wanting to know everything, and then from there perhaps see others as like they are maybe healing, and so you cannot push too much in some instances, right? Okay. But there is love, like you're in love with you, with this vision, and so now you're like not giving where you're not getting treated equally. Maybe your ex-partner, or like whoever you're dealing with, maybe they don't know, they don't understand. Maybe also like your vision of equality, balance in relationship is not the same as theirs, and so you could have felt breadcrumbed, or remember, it's like, did you breadcrumb yourself? But also, no, you like learned that about you being healed and what that means for you, like how that opens your path up and how you operate in love and not in fear. And this has caused you to go back into kind of fear. So it's like seeing where it was like the test. It was like, hey, you honored that you passed the test, and then Spirit said, let's see this play out in reality. Okay. And then you were tested, and so you're like, I don't want to repeat the cycle anymore. Like, I see where this is going, and this is like, we're gonna go in circles, and maybe the other person doesn't believe that they misled you or they're breadcrumbing you, but you know, maybe you're not. Maybe the truth is just you don't feel that this is fair. So you left. You were like, bye. I already cut the cords and moved on. Oh my God. Yeah, your hope is that you're on the path you are. You're already through the gates. You're in the loveland. Lovejoy. The Hangman. Yeah, shift of perspective. You've paid your karma. You've paid your karmic debt. Neptune says, hey, just sit tight for a moment, because you're gonna see you're seeing shifts are happening because you've shifted. So like your reality is shifting. New romantic mindset, right? We did say mindset shift, which the Hangman is like, you are gonna feel bad until you shift mindset, right? Until you realize you're done cycling in and out of these relationships. Like, you don't want this type of relationship anymore. You want a relationship with God, and you want a relationship with your money, meaning like treating your money well for your financial future, having hope in budgeting, and understanding how to apply money spiritually. Spiritual bank. Okay, spiritual effing bank. Yo, Kundalini. Justice. Okay, 11. 6. Card number 17. Major Arcana, the Star. The Hangman. Card number 12. Wow. Okay. Good for you, Jemmy. I'm sorry. I'm grabbing my jewelry here. I forgot that I had a little like over here. You're like filling your heart center with all the gems that you're bringing from the city of gems. You took a wild ride on the dragon. The dragon now leads you to your heart center alongside all your gems. Okay. Thank you, Gemini. Wow. Hit like, share, subscribe. Okay. Clarity. Clear. Okay, Sagittarius, your horoscope. Sagittarius, regardless of your Sagittarian natal placement, this may still resonate with you. I strongly suggest that you check out your other sign placement readings. Thank you for being here, Sagittarius. Again, horoscopes mainly pertain to your rising, so Sagittarius rising, but also could resonate with Sagittarius moon or sun. But also, yeah, we're just going with it. Win again. Your rebirth, your restart, refresh, your fortune message is to recommit to your lost romantic vision. Your karmic Akashic message is to redefine outer space. Like perhaps you keep cycling into the same space because you need to clear space, like physically clear it up. Like I spent the whole last week like clearing closets. I'm not even finished. I'm nowhere near anything I need to clear than all this entire yes. Wow, the Lovers, King of Swords. Sagittarius, maybe the Scorpio message resonates with you. So like you want clarity from everyone, but Spirit is like, you need clarity within yourself. Or maybe this is something you've already been through, right? So like now really get rid of everything like that's in your way, specifically in your house. Like I just see piles of things in your home, piles of clothes, piles of belongings. Like, do you need everything like that? Sagittarius, you've been like on the go, on the move. So is there a need to possess and attain more? Like maybe you lost someone because you're like, I want more. And so your lover's like, so you don't want me, bye. Realism. Saturn in Capricorn and Earth to Sagittarius. Wow, mastery of the mind, mastery of your North Node. Look at your North Node, maybe watch the North Node or like determine your North Node. Well, I've been seeing that a lot in the, like with this last Gemini reading, like maybe you have a node in Gemini, but also like I've been getting a lot of like the moon in Cancer. So maybe you have a node in Cancer, or like IC, MC are in Cancer. And those are the angles, okay? Rising is that ascendant angle, and then there's like IC, DC, MC. The dignities, right? Like how you, those, just how you stay determined, what helps you stay determined, or like the type of fated quality that your destiny has. Like, yeah. Okay, Sagittarius, Mystic Mondays, right? Also put a heart on your, I put a heart on your horoscope, Sag. Sag are the things, I don't have my things on, right? Can I cheese you out? You're gonna hate me, I know. I know. Sagittarius, I think you're like the ones that unfollow me the most. Okay. Send you love. Don't unfollow me. Okay. Celtic crossbred. 3 cards. 1 situation illuminated under the full moon. Basis or the challenge that you're facing in the situation that is illuminated by the full moon in Aquarius, the basis or the origin, and then we'll get past, recent past, and present, and then upcoming future. Seven of Wands. All right, Mars in Leo, right? Maybe you fought this lover away. You're like fighting the love away. Okay, look, King of Cups. That's your challenge, right? 2 of Wands is the basis. Is like maybe y'all's plans didn't work together. It seems like the y'all can work together, but maybe there was never a plan to make it work. So maybe that's what you need to admit to yourself. Mars in Aries, Mars in Leo. Okay, so now what about the longer vision? Like maybe you don't want the romance, maybe you don't want the situation. Wow, the star appears in reverse almost at the bottom of the deck. My palm's itching. It's time to get realistic, especially about the way you think about this. You're planning, like how you plan and then how you execute it. Because we have the King of Cups as your challenge, so like maybe the need to apply emotions or apply devotion, spiritual devotion. Maybe you need emotional clarity and mental clarity, however that applies to you. Maybe you don't align with this person's spiritual path, or maybe you were too meant to be on the same spiritual path, but you're not. Either they're not there or you're not there, right? King of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces figure, also a Libra, the last decade of Libra, shadow work in relationships. Yeah, seeing like maybe, yes, there's karma between you two. Can you, instead of fighting against it, can you go with it, right? We have the plan to fight. But it's like, what about love? What about like you, I don't know, like you're defensive when it comes to love, right? Like you're not clear about it. You don't see it as real, but maybe God's like, hey, Sagittarius, like, what is going on? Maybe you feel you have mastered romance, you have mastered the relationship, but you're coming at it with a plan of defense, so like really defensive. Okay, wow. Okay, we have recent, past, present tense, and upcoming. Wow. So recent, past, either disbelief or hiding, not fully telling the other person how you really feel. Maybe you don't really feel for them. Regardless of whether you do or don't, like it put you more in defense mode because you didn't have a plan, so maybe you just went in blindly. Maybe you just suppose that this was this path or this job or this situation or this money or this person is like in the way of your vision that you're not really fully admitting. And it's about more admitting to yourself. Like, also, did like a psychic tell you something that kind of put you in defense mode? And maybe it's time to question like where you get your information from. Present tense, yeah. Movement, like they're moving away from you, you're moving away from them, or you're moving, you want to move. Lots of messages between y'all. Like, even though you're broken up, you maybe now want to like explore the truth, like being more honest. And God's like, yeah, like that could be your medicine. Wow. And we get a lot of like, sometimes I get that weird message, the medicine of Scorpio. Taste the medicine of Scorpio. Taste the medicine of Sagittarius. Taste the medicine of love. Taste the medicine of romance. Romantic medicine. Romantic cure. The cure. Look, Gemini had this in the present tense. This is in your future. Like, maybe they're helping, maybe this person or this situation is helping you see how you're repeating cycles. Maybe you're able to determine that a lot of it is anxiety in your mind and you're not really physically there. You're like trying to come back to the body. Nine of Swords again is what? Mars in Gemini. We have so much freaking Mars. Mars in Aries, Mars in Leo, Mars in Gemini. Eight of Swords is Sagittarius, so Mercury in Sagittarius, sometimes known as Cupid's arrow. Like, maybe Cupid's arrow stings, right? And maybe you're like, oh man. Okay, but Sagittarius, like, your karma for Sagittarians is like relationships, right? Like your relationship to your surroundings, your education, your knowledge, your spiritual knowledge. Like the lovers, the many lovers that you have you learned? Sagittarius must apply, must spiritually consume and assume and analyze and process. And where's the glitch? Is it in your mind? Is it in your body? Is it in spirit? Is it in love? Is it in romance? Is it in all these friendships that are meaningless and you might win some, but you just lost one? Yeah, Eight of Cups, the Chariot. It's like, okay, I'm gonna finish off with this. Because look, you have Ten of Swords. So like you're seeing the light. You're seeing who's stabbing you in the back. Maybe you feel this person has stabbed you in the back. But again, did you ever tell them anything? The High Priestess, the Moon, Pisces, right? Like you're hiding something, or you're like not willing to have this experience because it involves giving up like a frame of mind, or like self-sabotage. Like Nine of Swords, self-sabotage. 10 of Swords, self-sabotage. The Devil, self-sabotage. Like that's in your environment. You're looking at tendencies, behaviors, obsessions, like addictions, whether it's alcohol or work or, you know, intimate like relationships. Like it's kind of messing with the mind, right? It's messing with the truth. It doesn't allow you to tell the truth because you got a lot of hidden secrets, and now everything's coming to light, and it's more like not being exposed, but like it's coming to you. Like yeah, now you see the light. Sun in Gemini. This summer has like just exposed everything, and or everything's just exposed now to you. Everything's just like all the cycles are being exposed to you, like and you're seeing what keeps you in the cycles, like your behavior, your mentality. You want, like, you do want this love, like, or you want to be single, right? You hope to be single. You hope to. Wow, we have 9 of Swords, 9 of Cups. Okay, wait. So Princess of Cups is like love, like restarting with love messages, like coming back to romance and coming back to like youthful, vibrant love messages, right? With the 8 of Wands, maybe it's restarting, like, and where the Princess of Cups would be like a young, impressionable lover, like immature lover, like perhaps you need to return to a youthful state of like loving, like actually talk about it, actually be about it, actually let yourself flow. Don't be a cold, like, version of you. Like, be in love. Don't just claim it and don't consume it. Like, be it, be in it, be about it, talk it, say it, or don't, or get out of the way. Because it's like you're either you want to be single or you don't want to be single. Like, who is that affecting? You, mostly, mainly you. Either you're addicted to drinking, you're a drinker, or you're like a lover, and all your lovers are putting you here in this department. Clean up in Sagittarius department of broken promises and false visions. And okay, but like outcome is like love, so like maybe I'm just being mean, and maybe this is how you felt, where you're like, wow, the hanged woman, right? Coming into a more feminine perspective, meaning a divine feminine approach, redefine space, right? Feminine is concerned with space, clearing space. Feminine is concerned with birth, a rebirth and restart, whereas divine masculine commits, divine feminine recommits, and that's very Sagittarian, okay? Where it's composed of both, whereas masculine starts, feminine restarts, feminine refreshes, feminine rebirths, where masculine births, they provide the birth. The freaking divine feminine is the rebirth, okay? So have your rebirth now or never. I can't tell you when. Only you, right? We said that. The butterfly becomes only when it's entirely ready. That's a Chinese proverb. 10 of Wands trying to come out. Either you want to take the challenge on, you want to work on it, you're getting through, you're seeing that your behavior is what's leading you to cause more illusions and leading you to make bad choices. Maybe you are addicted to working a lot, working on your craft, and this is frustrating because something else is trying to come out, the Strength card. Something else is trying to grow. A challenging mindset shift, coming out of loss and moving into celebration, honoring spirit, honoring determination, endurance, being honest, being more youthful, planning your escape, and then becoming the Sagittarius that actually wants to work. You're like looking at this someone, like it's like that weird mirror effect of like someone mirrors who you want to be in a way, but you're kind of, there's a need to decide if that's part of your romance. And like you're here, Knight of Wands, like is that part of your adventure? You're really stuck on this person, Sagittarius. Maybe it's just speaking up, right? Being more approachable. Okay, Sagittarius. Be more approachable. Hit like, hit share, hit subscribe. Okay. I'll be back for Virgo and Pisces. Because I have to get somewhere, and my third eye and crown are like wild. And the Gemini message, Sagittarius message, very close to the Scorpio message, so I want to pause and lead my life and be liberated, and then I'll be back for the Virgo and Pisces message that are hopefully different. Sometimes I get sassy, right? Like, and I know, like, I shouldn't, because you guys look Aries, Scorpio, right? I know you guys, like, I started to get controlly, right? Because, like, I want to explore a lot, like, but I understand that you guys love to watch me, which is why it's difficult to do the sign readings, because I just want to do collective readings, but sometimes I'm called to do these specific sassy messages. And again, I know that y'all are watching, maybe cross-watching, all fine with me. I don't really mind until you start seeing me get snappy. But like, look, I'm talking about it. Yeah, I'm telling y'all a lot. I'm giving y'all probably too much information about myself. Like, y'all know where I live. Y'all know about my divine union within me. Y'all are like witnessing my flame, y'all are witnessing, at least you don't witness my shadow in action, my fire clearing away. Now I'm having to call the fire, like I always preach at you, preach to you, and I do practice what I preach. Sometimes I have to realize that I'm not, and so now I'm gonna practice what I do practice what I preach, and like I have to call the fire and like call back my divine union within. Okay. I'll be back. That's a mighty good word, folks. I'm back. I just had some spicy ramen, so maybe, I don't know, allergies and stuff. Also humidity, it's really warm, so I've had the fan on. I'm sure you can hear it if you have headphones on, so I hope it's not too bothersome. Welcome back. Maybe, I don't know, it's like not like you can tell, besides that it's a little bit darker in my room now. I have the lamps on, so like the shadows are shadowing, right? Moon's already in Aquarius. Happy full moon in Aquarius. We are currently reading for the mutable signs, so regardless of your Virgo and natal placement, this may still resonate with you. I strongly suggest that you check out your other sign placement readings, as well as the Venus on display collective reading and the other collective readings as of late. They've all been really good, really juicy. Also, I was getting a lot of the divine masculine energy. I don't know what to call it, vibration. So I don't know if it's a full moon in Well, yes, it's a full moon in Aquarius. I know that it is like cleansing, clearing a lot of the masculine energies, and but maybe if you have Virgo in placements or Virgo placements, you may want to go check out the Divine Masculine collective readings. I think like the Surge, Power Surge. Anyway. Virgo, what's good? For the Virgo rising horoscope, this may still resonate with you, right? Regardless of your Virgo in placement, I do have the spiral for you. Your crossroads is what I labeled your horoscope. Don't repeat the cycle. Rinse, wash, don't repeat. Ghosts from the past may come through. I guess a lot of the retrograde energy for you means a lot of people from the past, or maybe you are also receiving a lot of messages from recently crossed over ancestors, or like, you know, those wise sage ancestors that you work with or that are trying to get to you. And that kind of goes along with your fortune message, which is pan for gold. Hey, pan for gold. We do that here in Denver, right? It's fun, maybe. Maybe it's fool's gold, right? Pyrite, very auspicious stone anyway. Fortunate stone. Wow, ground, the wheel. Your Akashic message is don't go all in just yet. Okay, Virgo. Let's get into your reading. That was your horoscope message. Okay, trust that you are receiving help from the divine, help from these ancestors, okay? So, maybe it's not like, maybe you don't want to allow people from the past to come in or like necessarily tend to that energy, but maybe you want to allow the recently crossover folks to, you want to meditate with them, right? My apologies, I'm clearing my throat so much. I talked all day because I was in store reading. My normal day job doesn't involve that much talking, but you know, tarot reading, astrology readings in store involve a lot of talking. I love to talk, whatever. Wow, simplicity, very Virgoan, right? Don't go all in just yet. Don't repeat the cycle, right? Keep it simple. Thank you so much, Holy Spirit, for the divine messages. Wow. Look at you, very Pisces, very... so your whatever messages you're receiving from the other side, the other realm, or in your meditations are aligning you with your North Node, service-oriented duties, right? Maybe you're already in this mode, but it's like something about like don't give up just yet. Like, don't give up. Maybe you have been wanting to receive a message and it's so cloudy right now, right? It's like that needle in a haystack. And maybe it's like the message is for you to ground, right? We had ground and then we have blank slate, but here's Earth Star, which is very much in a physical kind of three-dimensional sense, that the Earth Star is the chakra that sits in the ground, that like is in the ground. It's almost like a buried treasure, right? It connects you to the core of the earth, and it connects you to and is connected to the root chakra from there, in a very kind of linear human way of thinking about it, because why would the chakra systems follow what humans believe? Like, the chakra systems are not human, right? Virgo, maybe you're feeling like more human, right? I'm getting that weird Rob Zombie song, more human than human. Yeah, you are. Maybe this is new to you because Virgo as an archetype is like the human, like you're the earth bearer, you're the bearer of the earth, you're like the bearer of the dirt, you're like the goddess of the dirt, right? Regardless of your gender, this isn't about gender. Anyway, let's look into the Celtic cross-spread for your full moon in Aquarius, reading the Empress and the Star. The Empress of the Star, like the Earth Star, service, simplicity, right? Like maybe that's the type of Empress energy that you're calling in, which is like remove obstacles in your way. So like the clutter or like the trash in the way, remove it, declutter, throw it out, and sit carefully, sit very relaxed, sit in your poise. 3 cards for the situation being illuminated by the full moon in Aquarius for you, Virgo. The challenge that you are facing or that is arriving with the situation, and the origin or the basis of this situation that is illuminated under the full moon in Aquarius. Happy full moon in Aquarius. I'm sorry, I have to like continually clear my throat. Queen of Pentacles, so Capricorn and Sagittarian vibrations, working through a lot of the shadow from romantic. Wow, I just sent one of my Virgoing friends a little magical tip for the full moon. But this was because of a Leo placement that they have to honor what blockages you want to release or remove in your way, what blocks are obstacles in your way currently to get to your romance or to your money, right? Which is very much the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles obviously not necessarily like romantic, but maybe you are taking the leap into a romantic sphere and a romantic journey and dating, and maybe it's not even about dating. It's like, for you, even if you're not in the kind of dating pool, it's like you're figuring out like if that calls to you, like if love is for you. Yes, it very much is for you, and you can find it in many different ways, and maybe you're coming to find your balance, like that kind of union, the divine union within you, and you are at a crossroads. So it's like, don't go all in just yet, but make sure, yes, take the leap of faith. The Hierophant, wow. Divine Masculine, weren't we saying that? Taurus, Capricorn with the Queen of Pentacles, and then Taurus vibrations with the Hierophant. So the challenge is like creating a different type of order, like a different spiritual order, or like re-grounding yourself in a more practical, but like still spiritual, right? Like, that's kind of where the message to me, like where I want you to kind of figure out what like practicality and spirituality means to you, right? And how can spirituality practically lead you to your love, whether that's self-love or whether that's self-love and romantic love. Wow, Five of Cups. So like you're feeling down and out, or maybe you're taking care of someone that's feeling down and out. Maybe you see that this Scorpio like vibration needs, like you do sense like a maturing past, present, future, right? Let me get past, present, and future. I'm using the Mystic Mondays Tarot. All right then. Look. Okay. Ten of Pentacles in a reversal. So like maybe seeing like that, like either you feel grown up or you're taking care of someone that is like kind of having a grown up moment and having to having to reground and reestablish after, like, it gives me like this argument with like a lover, and then like that being frustrating for you, whether you are the Virgo arguing with a lover or a Virgo arguing with yourself about how to transform into a more love vibration. Very very calculated, but this is frustrating also because it is involved in like I don't want to say juvenile emotions, but like maybe you think these are juvenile emotions, and maybe that's kind of looking at it too severely, and maybe it is just about crying it out and being very juvenile about it, like in your own vicinity, like in your own, like, yeah, like have a good ugly cry. Or maybe you have to take care of someone who you're like, just ugly cry it out, right? Look, the Emperor and the moon in Aquarius, Seven of Swords. Okay, but look at this figure, a feminine figure. Okay, still very cold, calculated, strategic. So like you're at the crossroads, right? Two of Swords. You're having to feel your way through it, which is maybe not the best feeling for a Virgo, feeling through it without knowing. It may involve love. It may involve having to rest. It may involve you having to rest or coming out of a rest period. But like, if you aren't coming out of the rest period, obviously it's like you're honoring that you have to take rest, so that you can come into this like movement, like now, then you will move. Don't go all in just yet, but like you're at the crossroads. So like it could be about love. It could just be about regenerating, and all you need is rest. And kind of like what I told Scorpio is like you can grow your empire while you also grow your vision of love, whether that is, again, for you, Virgo, self-love, a romantic period of relaxing, not in a like feminine flow, but like more building, like birthing a new you, a balanced you, right? Maybe there is a birth involved. And maybe those are like all the emotions that are flared up, right? Wow, okay, cool. Virgo, you make sense, right? You make sense to me, Virgo. I understand. Maybe you're like, Pisces doesn't understand. Oh, hold on. You have the Hierophant and the Emperor, okay. Ten of Pentacles in the recent past. I have here Ethereal Visions Tarot by Matt Hughes. This is the Luna edition. When I cut the split the deck, I have the Wheel of Fortune and I have 4 Wands, which is Venus in Aries, right? Maybe this is involved in moving, having moved away, having to give something up, waiting to receive, right? Don't go all in just yet. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands, which we've had that card kind of pop in and out. Mercury and Sagittarius, so don't give up just yet. There's still a lot of time. You're feeling very tired, so like, yeah, take several naps. We're gonna get the rest of your Celtic cross spread, your strength, your power. Maybe this is your strength, your power, but I'm gonna get that card, and then what surrounds you, what approaches you in your environment, or what surrounds you already, your hopes or fears, and then the outcome. Considering this situation, what you're facing. Wow, Six of Wands. Oh my god, everything wants to pop out. Look. So like, don't take on too much just yet. This is about kind of what I told maybe, I don't remember who I told. It was one of the fixed signs. Aquarius. Your vision right now is very lopsided because you're still upset. So if you start to manifest in reality, like, you're going to be frustrated because that's how you feel. So like, Six of Wands is giving me right now, your power is to like sit in the middle, relax before you take something on. It could involve the home. It could involve selling a home. It could involve, like, there's love. Why am I getting that? I'm sorry. Okay, why am I getting that? Because Ten of Cups is like what surrounds you. But like, I get like you broke up. So like, maybe you're like in the middle, you're like healing and like you're ready, but like, relax. Like, I know you don't want to hear that, but like, the Sagittarius is like the energy's gonna come through. Okay, like, there's too much right now to handle. Remember I said clear away, throw away, clear away, clarify. Simplicity, right? Inner simplicity, very Virgo, and be very Virgo, and because you don't want to take the muck with you, right? Six of Wands, Jupiter and Leo. Ten of Cups in your surrounding. Look at this joyous family. So it could involve non-traditional family. Take it as you will. It could involve, obviously there's like an kind of racial aspect here, which is beautiful, but also like it could involve just non-normative, right? Also, like I said, there's a baby. So it doesn't have to be non-normative. It could be very normative, and it could be very blessed, like with a child. Okay. Then we have Two of Pentacles and Death. So like, yeah, it's I think for a while back, I did a Sagittarius reading that was like, your boyfriend's back from I know this sounds wild. Your boyfriend's back from the dead. There's a movie, right, in the 90s. There were a lot of movies in the 90s that were like about people coming back from the dead. Y'all better relax. I'm getting that. Your hope is that, yeah, you can sell the home, you can buy a new home, you can, like, yeah, you're making the right decision, but like, relax, like, chill out a little bit. Because then I have Death, so like, something is coming through, and like, I'm getting a lot of the scorpionic, like, you could feel very haunted, which I don't want to like scare you. It's just like, there's so much energy around you that it needs to dissipate. And it, I don't want to alarm you or anything. It's not about anything like that. It's like, I don't even feel like you need to smudge or cleanse or anything. But I'm like, just throw away things that are like kind of dense with energy. Maybe you're really over your past lover, and like those are things that need to go out in the trash, or like thrown away, or given away, or donated, right? Sold, sell the home. Maybe you wanted to hold on to a home, but like maybe, yeah, you're like, you don't want the burden. 10 of Wands. Wow, you're being very, look at this. What's this wild advice you're getting here from Spirit? We have the Ace of Swords again. This is that one sword. So we've talked a lot about Seven of Swords lately. Like in the traditional Rider-Waite Smith deck, I believe that the figure takes like 5 of the swords, or like 4 of, they don't take all the swords, right? And in this one, the figure hides 1 sword. Here, let me get my trusty wand. They hide a sword, like hiding it behind them, right? Behind the back. So like, this is the truth you're waiting for. Maybe someone wants to deliver the truth to you. It is very Sagittarius involved. Very creative. Card number 23 is an additional card that Matt Hughes introduces into his deck. It is an additional major arcana. So the truth is involved in like letting go of a belief system, because we also have a perspective shift with the Hangman Neptune. The reason I say Sagittarius with the artist is it's very Uranus, very Uranian. With the air card, the truth card, the Ace of Swords, the severe, maybe frustrating, maybe cunning truth, right? The strategic truth comes to you. It's involved in love. It's involved in receiving self-love, opening up to love, road opening up to love. Again, making sure you're not making the quick fire, cold-hearted decisions, because that may, where you may feel that you are putting down a burden, is where you're actually picking up another one. And maybe it's like, I don't know why I get like it's truly involved in first you coming to honor where you've been giving love, and maybe where you really need to pour all that into you, grounding, admitting your connection to God, and that you don't have to continue to provide for everybody. You're not everybody's decision maker. You're not everybody's matchmaker. You're not everybody's romantic partner. You're not everybody's go-to. You're not everybody's machine, right? Wow, Virgo, thank you very much for being here. I honor you, your path. Hit like, hit share, hit subscribe, leave me a comment. I appreciate the Virgo Collective so much, because you guys were one of the first to arrive here. Like, so many Virgoans came to my channel a while back. And I know I, as a Pisces, likely drive you insane. And sometimes you're like mesmerized by my Piscean nature, or in general, sometimes the Pisces vibration leads you to like some truths, leads you to forgiveness, leads you to your authority. Maybe you get to practice cracking the whip on a Pisces. Look, union, divine, the sun. It's very realistic. Yeah, you can be in love, and you, like I told the Scorpio, you can be in love and continue to grow your empire, and you may have to sell a home, but like maybe you're gonna eventually make up for it. Like maybe it's like buy one, sell one, buy two, like sell one, get two. I don't know. Buy one, get one, BOGO. All right, y'all. Thank you, Virgo. Okay, Pisces. You're the last. You're the fourth. You're one of the mutables, right? Thank you. We're here for it. Pisces, your horoscope message is stay anchored. It's a very collective message. Is now move. Vibrationally, right? Like sign, but don't. Like, or for you, it's a little bit different, as in you're already moving vibrationally, right? So stay anchored, which is also very opposing to the collective message, which was like way away, like weighing your anchor, which is like not staying anchored. But for you, maybe I just have to say, stay in the vibration, stay in the feeling of being anchored, but understand that you're like moving. So maybe that is what helps you to feel movement and being grounded. So Pisces, regardless of your Piscean natal placement, this may still resonate with you. Horoscope messages are intended or align more with rising. So Pisces rising can resonate for moon in Pisces, sun in Pisces. Regardless, it may still resonate with you. I strongly suggest checking out the other collective messages. Thank you. And your other sign placement readings. Thank you, Pisces. So more horoscope messages. Your debut. Also like flash bolts of Uranus, like maybe all the squares are like creating movement in you and like very mystical. You're mystic. I did draw an anchor. I made these horoscopes more so based on the lunation. So like the entire lunation, like, which I know is wild. So like, yeah, I read very wildly, right? Like, I drew so much for you. Like I drew a horseshoe, like that, the lucky. So like the new moon is very lucky for you. This Leo new moon, your foes are scared. Pisces, your foes are scared. Your your fortune message is divine timing. So like maybe you think you're making all these decisions, but there's divine timing in play. Your Akashic karmic message is balance, masculine and feminine, but it could be different ways. Also, yeah, more illumination is coming, divine timing. Maybe you're trying to leave and you're not being let go. They don't want to let you go, Pisces. Wow, solitude and heart to earth. Very Pisces and Virgo, and we just read the Virgo message. And maybe this is what the other is feeling, like you've kind of anchored them to earth, and maybe you become anchored to earth, or maybe it's about establishing masculine assertion in your heart, and then establishing like clarity, groundedness in the earth. Balance divine masculine, balance divine feminine, balance your masculinity and balance your femininity. I'm not saying you're one or the other. I'm just saying like we all possess manners and attitudes and order and ways of applying order, ways of demanding, ways of acting. And Pisces, you know this, so it's not like I'm blowing your mind or anything, but like it's maybe more relaxing into it and like not gunning it, and like did we say Empress? I don't know. You're like your Emperor again doesn't want to let you go. Why am I talking funny? Wow, we have the Emperor here. That stayed behind, right? The Magician, let's pop up. It's like you already manifested the divine, maybe the divine masculine has manifested you. Why am I talking funny? Wow, Queen of Wands. Okay, that's the vibe, right? You're like trying to leave. But something doesn't want to let you go. Very Pisces, working with your shadow directly, exposing your shadow. Maybe your counterpart is, maybe your partner, maybe your, it's like you're drawing them in, but like you're not completely in the divine timing. Like it's manifesting, but it's like there's a lot of shadow work, or like exposing shadow, or like working through tendencies, working through like manipulation tactics. I'm not saying you're manipulative, but like ways that we manipulate ourselves and others, like situations. And manipulation is part of being human, meaning we must manipulate to create, and it becomes a bad behavior, or like bad tendency or bad attitude when you're manipulating for control, like over control. And like, so maybe it's letting go of that and understanding that you can still have what you want without rushing. What? Holy wow. Okay. Look, we're gonna just take these for, wow, look at that. Okay, wait. Five of Cups, Mars and Scorpio. You have that same freaking Virgo card, like in the bases, but yours is upside down. Yours is in reverse. Five of Cups in reverse. Mars and Scorpio. So like, kind of, yeah, grown up moment, no matter your age. Redefining how you approach emotions, redefining friendships. Maybe you're like done with a lot of friends, or like who you thought were your friends, but like that partnership persists, and maybe either you or your counterpart, you're like divine masculine, or however you fit into that picture, whether you're that feminine force or masculine force. It's about coming internally to you, to your union, to your mystic union, to your balanced masculine and feminine union, to declare that in divine timing, it is coming together, and divine timing is approaching you quickly, very quickly. But it is frustrating, right? With the Ace of Swords in reverse, like that's the frustration, that's the karma, that's the shadow, it's the yod, right? That's the finger of God. So like, you can't go against it. Like the finger of God is just the finger of God. It's like, it's creation, it's frustration, it's grinding, gritty, and then the pearl, right? So Two of Wands, you still have a lot of like challenges in your job, or like kind of making a decision about your path and like the job, or like maybe you want to run away from your divine masculine. Maybe in divine timing. Look, Princess of Cups and the Eight of Wands. Soft approach. Yeah, look, someone's very much into you. Knight of Swords. Someone's coming towards you. Something comes towards you. Eight of Wands. Okay. That's past. A lot of quick movement, a lot of quick decision making. Seven of Wands now in the present. a lot of self-preservation, self-protection. Mars in Leo, 8 of Wands is Mercury in Sagittarius. Knight of Swords is like the Gemini, the lovers kind of, but more like with the Page of Cups kind of hiding. It's like you haven't been the nicest, or maybe someone understands that they haven't been the nicest with their communication, and so now a lot of communication comes in, but you're still very guarded. Wow. Okay, future, look, Justice and 10 of Cups in reverse. So like some, wow, Knight of Cups, 7 of Swords, King of Swords, some, wow, 3 of Cups, Tower, Princess of Cups. Someone, either you or both of you, need to come in softly, if you want this love, right? I don't know, some of you are not in this love vibration, so I understand, like, maybe this is more court of law, like the job. Maybe you don't even know that something is being fought for you in law, in the court of law. Like maybe you're gonna receive a winning court of law winning. Gosh, I don't even know what the hell that means. Saturn, Capricorn, seeing a lot of karma play out, being frustrated about your karma, and like understanding that you're done with it, like you're done with crappy friends and like how people treat you. And like, so maybe if you are with this kind of lover, like trying to figure it out, like if you do love this person, maybe this person doesn't really, they're not really in love with you, and so it's like wow, we get balance a lot. Like when you redefine in a balanced state, like that's when the script flips. Maybe someone is about to flip the script on you, where you're like, I thought I was under the love spell, and like, but like maybe this person's like, well, yeah, because I'm in love with you or something. I don't know. What in the Pisces? What in the Pisces is going on? Oh my gosh. Okay, chill. Okay. I took some of these decks to work with me. But I did cleanse, and like I played a little bit of my heart bowl. My heart will go on for you, Pisces. Maybe someone's heart goes on for you. Y'all are wild. Okay, wait. We're gonna get the rest of your Celtic crossbody here. Like, okay, enjoy the solitude for now. Like, your heart beats. Like, right now is a good time to relax. Like, maybe it's not about the other person, because there's a lot of divine timing. Maybe it's like, whether you're in the midst of breaking up or getting away or going away or moving away, like there's a lot of re-establishment or like coming to light, right? Rest. Oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna rest tonight. Speaking of, yeah, Moon in Taurus, receiving you coming to balance, getting rest, coming to balance, you receiving equal fair treatment, you treating yourself fairly, you coming to balance within you. Okay. What is that? Eight of Pentacles, okay. Do we not say like you are focused on work, or maybe that's where your focus can go? To work. There's something at work, in the works. There's magic in the works, divine timing, but also like, hey, like very relaxed and not overdoing it and not over complicating and not over committing, not overdoing, and just, hey, relax a little bit, relax, heart center, okay, work practically. Also jobs coming to you, so like if you are worried about jobs, like maybe place the attention there and like recommit to your job. Don't leave that career. Like there's many careers, kind of also a union between careers and like allowing the shift to happen in your surroundings. Eight of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles in your surrounding is like, let me get the rest of this, please. Another Nine of Wands. That's in your hopes and your fears that this moon in Sagittarius. Pisces, don't forget the moon in Pisces. Eclipse is happening very soon, in like a month, in 4 weeks. Like, no, you don't have to fight for this. Like, I think you've been fighting for it, and like, it's about you relaxing, and like, it may look very independent. You may not want to be single. Like, maybe it feels lonely, but what's the outcome? Queen of Wands, and that's what I was thinking. Like, you're you're still very much in attraction mode, attraction. I do get that interracial, which I don't even care to mention, but like, why, I don't know, I'm mentioning it, right? Like, maybe that's something that you're like, that it doesn't have to be about like that, right? It just is like, maybe you are very different. Like, you two are very different, or you're like, the love that you want is different. Your lover is different. They look different background, ethnicity, whatever, race, whatever, different. You come from different backgrounds. Maybe this person is working out their background, their family, and like, you also are like already very like all the levels. Pisces, you're like your own family, right? Like, you're tired of being alone, and like, I get it. Like, you've had to fight. You've had to work with magic. You've had to combat, like, spiritual combat, spiritual warfare, spiritual freaking battles. And look at these 3 women here. It's like all of them. Maybe it's not like that it's scary. It's like that people are scared of you, and maybe for rightful reasons, and maybe you're really showing them like levels of maturity, and you're really meeting everyone at their maturity level, and that really scares people when you like mirror to them exactly where they are in their journey, and you're like, yo, why do you suppose that I'm there in your level? Freaking Pisces, stop it. Knight of Cups. You're like, grow up. Four of Wands, the Emperor of Five. Yeah, you're like, hey, Emperor. You're like, is this gonna happen? And they're like, whoa. Whoa. I don't know why for like almost every sign, like, it's just so randomly, like I get, maybe it's not like, maybe it's not like, it could be that you're tired of fake friends, case of the fake people, right? But maybe on the other hand, the person you're dealing with, you're that romantic, like trying to figure it out, this divine partnership, like maybe they're also like having to move, like now move. Okay, that's what I meant by collective message. It's like you stay put, you stay. Wow, I'm already tired. Like, I'm sorry if I look all jacked up. Like, I swear. Oh my god, this morning I did something intense. The breathwork workshop. Yeah, I went far out. Okay, look. Declare your independence. It's not a battle. You have put down the battle. Tend to your battle wounds. Address your battle scars. Shift from going. Shift from... Come to balance. Sit, relax, sit pretty. Look, I love this queen. She sits not necessarily pretty, but she kind of sits pretty. Like, she does not give an F. She's not going to move. She's like, whatever. If this happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Because it's like, you're dealing with someone very like empirical, very like upstanding, but like you have shown them where they don't treat others correctly, or where they are mistreated, and where that then becomes a mistreatment of you. And it's more like, hey, remember, you're having to be poised in this very independent solitary state. It's not about feeling alone or being confined. It's about like honoring that it's about honoring others' independence and others' path to independence and others' path to declaring, no matter like how much they show that they are, and they very much are like elevated in their like career, or like their standing with like their financial standing, and like that's not even like where you're concerned, whether you have money or not, like whether you are a Pisces with money or not, whether you are a Pisces who's attaining and working towards money. Obviously you are, like you're like getting the jobs are coming towards you, but also the love. Wow, okay. There's a lot of like having to look through, allowing it to come to you, right? The Tower, Eight of Swords, and the Strength card, wow, with the Knight of Wands. yeah, like curtail or like bring it in, bring the desire in, bring the desire closer to you. Desire you, desire your relaxed solitude, desire it, honor it, and then allow the shift to happen, right? Wow, rest. Feel at a loss so that you can get rest, and then the shift will happen. Pisces, I honor you. I honor your path. You're very in this attraction mode, like magnetic. Soothe, relax. Don't. It's like I'm giving you all the wrong words and phrases, so I don't want you to feel like that I'm saying you're like grab and go, but it's like Pisces, like I know you know what you want. I know people tell you this often, like you know what you want, but also let what you want come to you, right? Because they're like, it's like working it out, like we're divine timing, right? Stay anchored, allow them to move, allow them to come to you. Maybe they won't come to you because they're not meant for you, and still you are divine timing, okay? There is luck. There's new moon luck. New moon in Virgo is the next new moon. Okay. Justice means like, it means love, money, okay? If you've worked through all the karma paid in kind, okay? Maybe you don't have money, money's coming. Maybe you have money and now it's like figuring that out. Like what does it mean for your mysticism, for the balance, right? Is the money buying you everything? Like, do you think that the money will buy it all? I don't think you think that way, but like maybe the way you make money is not the way that love is going to come in, right? So this may feel different for you because it's like, wow, my screen go up. The maturing, allowing what you think is already solidified is like you're too far ahead in your psychic vision, so allowing things to mature in reality, right? Moderation, wow. A lot of focus on you, a lot of coming to you, and then the shift. Okay. Okay, Pisces. Keep it real, keep it light. Hit like, hit share, hit subscribe. Pisces, what's good? I get so at night, like after all day kind of reading. Anyway, yeah. I send you all the love, all the light. Stick around, subscribe, leave me a comment. Feel free to share, hit like. Thank you for all your support. We're growing, maybe slowly but surely. Thank you so much. I'm gonna rest now. Maybe after I edit and post. Okay, bye.